Welcome back, everybody. This is the review of Unit 17. Now, in August of 2020, Tony Say suddenly retired. It is unclear what prompted this retirement, but what is clear is the downward spiral that ensued afterwards. When Tony Say was at Zappos, he was surrounded by people who knew how to rein in his wilder side when it became a little too wild.
Downward spiral.
Downward spiral. But at his mansion in Utah, he tended to be surrounded by sycophants who were all too happy to encourage his wilder side to take over his life. On top of this, the pandemic probably exacerbated his personal problems. He developed a dependency on drugs and alcohol. He also started experimenting with weird things.
Sycophant.
Sycophant.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate. He went on a digital detox diet in which he didn't use any phones or computers for a while. He also experimented with things such as starvation and oxygen deprivation. He seemed to have a weird obsession with fire on top of all of this. There is no doubt that the pandemic exacerbated this, as he didn't have enough contact with the people that he probably used to.
And all of these things seem to culminate in the accident that took Tony Say's life. Firefighters were called to a burning house with a man inside who either wouldn't or couldn't come out. By the time they recovered Say, he had suffered severe burns and smoke inhalation, and he passed away a few days later. Now we're left with some difficult questions. Did Tony's self-destructive behaviors, were they linked inextricably to his brilliance? Or was he simply not able to manage or handle his fame? Did he not have a support network? But most importantly of all, how do we keep alive the important lessons that he left for the workplace in our world today?
Inextricably.
Inextricably. Yes, and it is important to remember that he was a successful entrepreneur, but there are certain qualities that make entrepreneurs successful. Tyler, what do you think someone needs to be in order to be a successful entrepreneur? Is it more about personality, or is it just about luck and hard work?
It might be a combination of both, but I think there's definitely some talent involved. We see a lot of these big kind of famous entrepreneurs and CEOs nowadays that have big personalities, but they're also willing to take a lot of risk. They seem to somehow have some kind of unfounded confidence that things will succeed.
Yes.
And oftentimes they kind of prove it true. So I don't know if it's something an average person can do, or if it's a kind of mixture of talent and luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think I would agree with you there, but I definitely think that if you don't have the personality, it doesn't matter how hard you're going to work. You're not going to be Elon Musk, you're not going to be Tony Say. That is going to do it for today's lesson, and we will see you back here for Unit 18. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.